What's good, y'all? Your boy NeedForSheed coming back with another NFL predictions. I hope you guys checked out my first two episodes of the NFL predictions. Now I'm gonna start on episode 3, which is the NFC South. Now we know the NFC South consists of the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, and the Bucks. So I'm gonna run through those teams. I'm gonna run through the teams that they're playing, and I'm gonna give you my final predictions or records that I think each team would finish with. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please subscribe to the channel. I got new content coming out. I got something coming up with Marvel. I got a couple more. I'm just reminiscing, a couple of debates. I got a lot of different things coming on. So I hope you guys stay with the journey on me. And like I said, just subscribe to the channel. Now, like I did with my other episodes, I'm gonna start with this one. I'm gonna start with the team that I feel will finish last in the division. So me personally, I feel like the Falcons, for most people, the Falcons going to be one of the top. They're going to have a top 3 to 5 pick this year, and they're going to finish at the bottom of the league. So me, that's why I'm starting at. The team that I'm starting with first is the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's look at their schedule. The Falcons are playing the Saints, the Rams, the Seahawks, the Browns, the Bucks, the 49ers, the Bengals, the Panthers, the Chargers, the Panthers, the Bears, the Redskins, the Steelers, the Saints, the Ravens, the Cardinals, the Bucks. Tell you it like this. I don't see a lot of wins coming out of this team. So Saints lost, Rams lost, Seahawks toss up, Browns lost, Bucks lost, San Francisco lost, Bengals lost, Carolina toss up, but I'm gonna say lost. Chargers lost. Panthers again, give or take, toss up. Bears, they might beat the Bears. Commanders, I'm taking Commanders. Steelers lost. By Saints lost. Baltimore lost. Arizona lost. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be real quick. I see the Falcons winning 2 games, maybe 3. I have them. They probably will beat the Seahawks, and they probably will beat. I say they beat the Seahawks, and I say they beat the Bears, and they may possibly split with the Panthers. So my final prediction, this is going to be quick and easy. I feel like the Falcons got probably one of the worst rosters in the league. They're going to finish either 2-15 or 3-14. I don't see no more than 3 wins, honestly, coming out of this Atlanta. Offensive line trash, defense trash. They just, I don't know. I'm going to say 2-15 or 3-14. That's my final prediction for the Atlanta Falcons. Now, let's move on to the next team, who I believe it is, the Carolina Panthers. Let's move on to the Carolina Panthers and let's see what their schedule is looking like. So for the Carolina Panthers, they played the Browns, of course. Then they played the Giants, the Saints, the Cardinals, the 49ers, the Rams, the Bucks, the Falcons, the Bengals, the Falcons again, the Ravens, the Broncos, the Seahawks, the Steelers, the Lions, the Bucks, and the Saints. All right. So I have them. That's for the Carolina Panthers. I have them. Let's see. Toss up week 1 against the Browns. I have them beating the Giants, losing to the Saints, losing to the Cardinals, losing to the 49ers, losing to the Rams, losing to the Bucks, beating the Falcons, losing to the Bengals, beating the Falcons, losing to the Ravens, losing to the Broncos, beating the Seahawks. Toss up with the Steelers. I'm gonna say toss up on that one. Beating the Lions, lose to the Saints, lose to the Bucks. So honestly, I got the Carolina Panthers either going 5-12, 6-11. 5-12, 6-11. The 2 toss-up games are Steelers because I just don't know what their quarterback situation is looking like. That's a toss-up game for me. And possibly in the Browns, that's a toss-up game because I just don't know what Jacoby Brissett is going to look like. So I have the Panthers going either 5-12 or 6-11. So that's my prediction on the Carolina Panthers. All right, let's move on to the next team, and that will be Who Dat Nation, the New Orleans Saints. So let's look at the Saints schedule. They played the Falcons, the Bucks, the Panthers, the Vikings, the Seahawks, the Bengals, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Rams, the 49ers, the Bucks, the Falcons, the Browns, the Eagles, and the Panthers. So this one's going to be lit. This is all dependent on Jameis Winston and how healthy is Michael Thomas, because they have 3 legit receivers, a running back, a nice offensive line, and solid defense. So it depends on how healthy is Michael Thomas, how healthy is Jameis Winston, and Jameis Winston can cut down on turnovers. So I have them beating the Falcons. I actually have them beating Tampa Bay, beating Carolina, Minnesota, give or take, but I got them beating Minnesota, beating Seattle, losing to Cincinnati. I have them beating Arizona, losing to the Raiders, losing to Baltimore, beating Pittsburgh, losing to the Rams, losing San Francisco, beat the Buccaneers toss up, beat the Falcons, beat the Browns, got them beating the Eagles and toss up with the Panthers. They may split with the Panthers. So looking at this, I have them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have the Saints either going 9-8 or 10-7. I have the Saints going 9-8, 10-7. They have a really solid team. I feel like 10-7 can get them into the playoffs if they don't win the division. They usually own Tampa Bay in the regular season, so I'm gonna have that one's a toss-up. I believe they may split that series, but it's a possibility they win both. But I have them going either 9-8 or 10-7, give or take on a couple of those toss-ups, which is the Tampa Bay is a toss-up. If they split or win both of them, they could easily lose to a team that I think they beat and beat a team that I think they're gonna lose to. So I have the Saints going 9-8 and 10-7 or 10-7. And last but not least, let's go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady unretires and he comes back. Let's see how this team turns out. All right. So they played the Cowboys, the Saints, the Packs, the Chiefs, the Falcons, the Steelers, the Panthers, the Ravens, the Rams, the Browns, the Saints, the 49ers, the Bengals, the Cardinals, the Panthers, and the Falcons. Now, off top, I got them sweeping the Falcons. I got them sweeping the Panthers. So that's 4 wins. I got them either splitting. I got them splitting at worst, at best, splitting with the Saints, or they lost both to the Saints. So the Saints, those are going to be the toss-ups. So that's 5, either 5 wins or 4. But I have them beating the Cowboys. I have them beating the Cowboys. I have them beating the Browns. I have them beating the Cardinals. So that's 7 wins. Green Bay, toss up. Kansas City, toss up. I have them beating Pittsburgh because I just don't trust Pittsburgh's quarterback to outscore Tom Brady. So I'm gonna say they beat Pittsburgh. Have them beating Arizona. Have them beating Arizona. The Rams toss up, Baltimore toss up, the Bengals toss up, 49ers toss up. I have them beating the 49ers only because Trey Lance is starting. So I think that little bit of inexperience, even though it's later on in the season, I would say Tampa Bay beats that one. So honestly, looking at this, I have Tampa Bay Buccaneers probably going 10-7. I have them taking probably 7 losses. I think they lose to the Saints for sure. I think they lose to the Ravens. I think they lose to the Rams. I think they lose to the Bengals. So that's 4. Kansas City toss up. I think they lose Kansas City, so that's 5. So yeah, I think the Bucks will go 10-7. I'm gonna say 10-7. Could toss up and go 11-6, but I'm gonna say 10-7. So at the end, I have the Falcons going 2-15, 3-14. That's it. The Panthers going 5-12, 6-11. Their schedule is a little tougher than I expected. The Saints going 9-8 or 10-7, and I have the Bucks going 10-7. So that's my predictions for the NFC South. If that's any of your teams, or those any of them are your team, comment below. How do I do? Do you think they'll have a better record? Do you think they have a worse record? Who do you think is winning this division? Please comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I have going on to the last NFC division tomorrow, which is the NFC West. So, that's the Seahawks, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Cardinals. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another episode of NFL Predictions. You feel me?